A truck loaded with gas cylinders slammed into a parked bus, triggering a violent explosion that turned the highway into a terrifying scene of fire and debris. Hey everyone, well I am just going to... A cement truck suddenly flipped over, sparking panic among bystanders, but luckily, the driver managed to leap out of the cab just in time. Fierce winds suddenly brought a massive tree crashing down, but a quick-thinking cyclist reacted just fast enough to dodge getting crushed. Forgetting one simple step, putting the truck in park led to a terrifying moment when the heavy vehicle suddenly rolled away on its own.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Chaos erupted when a massive drilling rig suddenly collapsed, forcing workers to flee for their lives as the situation became deadly in an instant. You can see how a sudden rush of water transforms this dry wash into a violent debris flow, sweeping massive logs and sediment along. Within seconds, a driver leaps from his truck after spotting a landslide in Indonesia, a split-second reaction that undoubtedly saved his life. A violent flash flood suddenly tore through the valley, turning a quiet road into a deadly torrent of mud rocks and debris. Carelessly crossing the street is incredibly dangerous, and this time a truck driver paid a heavy price because of someone else's reckless mistake. These fish are not leaping out of the water naturally like a fish in...
To temporarily stun them for research purposes at Barkley Dam.
Tornado force winds in Portage, Michigan uprooted massive trees and instantly turned this quiet neighborhood into a scene of complete destruction. Terrifying riverbank erosion in Vietnam swallowed several homes in seconds, leaving residents shocked as the ground beneath them collapsed into the water. In Indonesia, a speeding construction truck failed to notice the slow traffic, slammed into another truck, and crashed straight through a residential fence.
Uy, qué madre, Piero. Nah, huevona, mira esa mierda. Uy, no.
Days of heavy rain weakened the mountainside in Fernandez Feo, Venezuela, until a massive landslide triggered, completely burying the entire area. A landslide in Erzincan, Turkey, sent tons of debris crashing onto the highway, but luckily some trucks managed to escape seconds before the road was buried.
İki kamyonun arkasındaki neydi ismi, görüntü. Adamı görüyoruz yani, görüyoruz yani. Tam
se atravesó el hijo de su pinche. ¡Ay! ¡Ah! Se lo llevó. Se lo va a llevar. Se lo va a llevar. Se lo llevó. Se lo llevó. ¡Ah! Se llevó el tren.
Брат, вот пидор. Ебать его в рот.
Bakar. Wah, debu. Debu.
Everyone.
Wah, wah. Ya, wah. Stop.
Oh, you look at them all. Look at all this.
Thanks to spotting the danger, just in time, the customer and gas station staff rushed inside, narrowly escaping what could have been a disaster. That wall of fire effect is actually a controlled air show demonstration using timed fuel explosions just as an aircraft flies past. 1 second the road was completely clear, and the next it vanished beneath a massive wall of dust, moving like a real-life storm. Trapped by violent winds and blinding rain, this fishing trip on a Texas reservoir quickly became a terrifying battle for survival inside a tornado. Panic spread across northern Chile after a powerful 6.4 magnitude earthquake forced people to flee buildings in search of safety. That falling utility pole missed the worker by the narrowest margin, making it feel like sheer luck kept him unharmed. Beer crates tumbled out of the truck when the rear door swung open, but luckily no nearby vehicles were hit. A humanoid robot suddenly malfunctioned, triggering a massive crash inside the lab as metal structures collapsed all around it. The driver backed up too quickly and lost control, but thankfully a nearby woman reacted fast enough to escape in time. In Colombia, a passenger bus suddenly lost control and plunged off the highway into a deep ravine, leaving witnesses in complete shock. This is going to be a big one, and in mere seconds, Storm Ewan tore a roof away in Falkirk, Scotland, hurling it over 62 meters right into a man's office. This bridge was brought down using a carefully controlled explosion, sending the entire structure collapsing into the river within moments. A giant dust devil appeared to chase a driver down an Arizona highway, creating a terrifying scene as the vortex closed in dangerously fast.
It's actually moving toward me. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Come on.
Panic erupted as giant boulders crashed down from a mountainside in northern India, completely destroying the bridge in seconds. Torrential rain triggered a sudden flash flood that wiped out a bridge near a highway in Pakistan, leaving witnesses completely shocked. Rising floodwaters destroyed this bridge within moments, completely cutting off all access to the surrounding area. The vehicle was moving so fast that losing control seemed inevitable, but luckily it ended without a single accident. A tornado tore across an industrial district in Changzhou, China, flipping cars, destroying buildings, and filling the air with flying debris. This powerful flash flood swept everything away in moments, but luckily, a dog escaped just before the water became completely unstoppable. The waves were so powerful they pushed massive cargo ships off course, showing just how terrifying the ocean's force can be. A steel rolling door suddenly collapsed with tremendous force, sending a thick cloud of dust everywhere like a miniature storm. This is a perfect example of a tidal bore on the Ganges River where a massive wall of water surges upstream with incredible force. Just seconds separated this crane operator from disaster when his massive rig overturned and plunged into a river in Vietnam. Before making landfall in China, Typhoon Moranti had already shown its incredible power by sending a giant inflatable moon rolling through the streets of Fujian. In just a matter of seconds, a peaceful porch in Poland was struck by a tornado, sending debris flying in every direction. blast from this 4.5-ton detonation was so powerful that many people mistook it. The student driver suddenly lost control and crashed into a house, and it was incredibly fortunate that only bicycles were hit, sparing 2 nearby students. A horrifying moment as a CF-18 fighter jet crashed and exploded into a massive fireball, sending thick black smoke billowing across the airfield. Tropical storm. Irene unleashed devastating floods along Catskill Creek in New York, tearing apart local marinas and sweeping boats downstream. A massive container truck roared past so close that a single inch meant disaster. Thankfully, she walked away untouched. A simple street fight between 2 bulls erupted into absolute chaos when they smashed straight into an Indian gas station shop, obliterating everything inside. The west stands of Kyle Field vanished in a spectacular implosion, clearing the path for a massive stadium renovation project. Without warning, a massive landslide slammed into an Indonesian quarry, sending towering dust clouds into the air as terrified workers scrambled for their lives.